Hey guys, hi, it's me, Nay. Welcome to my station, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Nay Say POV. It is my point of view. This is the station. This is the channel where pop culture meets history. Okay, ladies and gents, for the millionth time, or as my godmother would say, for the 11th time, I'm here to let you know I am a hip-hop head, right? So, I didn't watch the BET Awards show, but I did see some clips on social media. And I actually liked a lot of what I saw, right? I saw the Kirk Franklin ending. I saw a lot of the old school rappers for the BET 106 and Park scenario. I did enjoy that, right? So it made me think about a topic that's near and dear to my heart when it comes to hip-hop. Female hip-hop artists, right? So here we go. It takes two to tango. That's today's topic, ladies and gentlemen. It takes two to tango. Nay, what do you mean? What I mean is, Queen Latifah is probably one of my favorite female rappers for a number of reasons. And if you know anything about Queen Latifah, UNITY says it all, right? But what she also said in her rap was, who you calling a bitch, right? UNITY. Nowadays, we have female rappers literally calling themselves a bitch. Bad bitch. Sweet bitch. A bitch with the WAP. Aquafina bitch. Like a bitch with a bag. Get in the bag, bitch. We now have females in hip-hop voluntarily calling themselves a bitch. When back in the 90s, Queen Latifah asked the question, who you calling a bitch? Because back then it was disrespectful. Back then it was, I'll punch you in your eye. Back then it was, you better watch your mouth. Yeah, mouth with the F. Yes. So my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, but particularly ladies who love hip-hop the way I love hip-hop, why are we here now? Why are we here when WAP, and don't get it twisted, the beat was bopping. But let's not get caught up in the beat, right? Why are we here now where songs like WAP and all of these songs that glorify sexuality are at the top of the charts, when there are rappers akin to the Queen Latifahs, a la Rhapsody, who a lot of people don't even pay attention to? Yeah, we need that. It takes two to tango. We need the yin and the yang. Yeah, we need the WAP and the wisdom. KRS-One was powerful. Yes. Black Thought, powerful. Nas, powerful. Public Enemy, powerful. But the juxtaposition was who? NWA. They even said it in the name. With attitude, right? We had the storyteller. We had the guys like, what's his name with the patch over the eye? Yeah, I can't even think, with the big dookie rope chains right now. Gosh, I don't even know why its name escapes me. Charge it to my age and not my heart or the love that I have for hip-hop. Slick Rick. It came back to me. Right. We had the greatest entertainer, Dougie Fresh. It was all about dancing, having a good time. But when I look at the female rappers, it's this end or that end. Right. Now, if you look at the female rapper back in the day, Yo-Yo. Don't mess with my Yo-Yo, right? She gave you a little bit of that sexiness, but that street toughness. Right. You had MC Light, who gave you the street toughness, but that B-girl who was down for her crew. Queen Latifah, it says it in the name. Right. We had Little Kim. We had Foxy Brown. We may have had some of them girls from LA too. You know, they wasn't topping the charts like that, but we had a few of them. JJ Fad and them girls. Right. Of course, don't forget the sexiest, in my opinion, of them all was Salt and Pepper. I'm a big Salt and Pepper fan. But they gave you both. They gave you sexy and covered up. Now, these girls out here, I don't even believe it's sexy. I believe it's raunchy. And I ain't even no square from Delaware. I'm not a prude named Gertrude. That was corny, but whatever. I just want to know, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about females in hip-hop? Do you think they really need to show all the T and the A to get to the top of the charts? Or do you think they just need to spit fire lyrics? Janet Jackson, back in the days, way before she got married to the last guy who she had the baby by, right? Janet Jackson gave you sexiness. She gave you bare midriff. She gave you, I see a little peekaboo here, a little peekaboo there. But after she got married to the guy, the Muslim guy, I don't know if it was a contract or what. Even after their divorce, Janet Jackson is covered. Her whole body is covered. And she's still doing them dances. Yeah. So you can still give all the sexy flavor, but you don't got to show all the skin. All I'm saying is maybe we need to get back to that. And I'm not saying complete cover up, but there's some beauty in modesty. Ladies and gentlemen, we all don't have to show our aquafina, if you understand what I'm saying. My name is Nay. I have something to say. Teach yourself and your babies. I love you. Peace, and I'm out.